The first people to set foot on New Zealand landed on the east coast of the North Island. This region is called Hawke's Bay, New Zealand, and there's a saying around here, great things grow here. We're going to find out more about the products and produce from here that you can enjoy. Over there. With its amazing growth, Hawke's Bay has achieved extraordinary results. The local vineyards produce some of the world's top wines, including award-winning reds. The region's orchards supply New Zealand, Australia, Europe and further afield. Plus there's plenty of clean water and fertile pasture here. These days, people come from all over the world to study. And more international visitors are choosing to experience Hawke's Bay's unique attractions. I'm in the city of Hastings, and this place is called Ngā Po o Hiratonga. The po represents the past, present and future of the Hawke's Bay region, and to tell us more, let's meet Ngā Hiwi Tomoana.
Well, if we were walking here 200 years ago, we'd be up to our neck in water. The plains, as far as you could see, was waterways, water bodies, springs, streams, marsh, swamp. And we had a description of it we call hoku nui, which means the heavy fog or the heavy mists or the morning dew. And that's a symbol for us for fertility, potentiality and energy. Right. And that's where these carvings emerged from. They emerge from the ground. We have creative people with fertile minds who are able to put the energy of the land and the mana of the land, the mauri of the land into practice.
There's a good reason why Hawke's Bay is known as the Fruit Bowl of New Zealand. Ross, hello.
Welcome to Hawke's Bay, Francesca.
Thank you very much. Now Ross, tell me a little bit about yourself and Apollo Apples.
I've been growing apples for 32 years. Apollo is a family-owned business, and we're proud of the fact that we're growing the apples and sending them from the earth that they're grown into to 43 countries around the world. And so I'd like you to try one.
Thank you.
Well, the Hawke's Bay is the best place in the world to grow apples. We have the finest soils, we have sustainable water, and we have fabulous clean fresh air.
Tell me about this approach of earth to aisle.
We take the fruit, and from every step of the way, from the little block on the orchard through to the bin it goes into, to the carton it goes into, we can trace from very small parts of our orchard right through to the marketplace, so to assure our customers of food safety. You know, at the end of the day, I feed my children the food that I'm selling to 43 countries in the world.
To grow the best apple, sometimes nature needs a helping hand.
Innovation is really important. It's what differentiates the New Zealand apple industry, and the innovation extends all the way through from apple breeding, so new variety development. New Zealand's always been a leader in terms of innovative new varieties, all the way through to food safety.
Like all other areas of industry, technology is playing a major part. So that's where Jim and his team have been world leaders in this for us and helping us take on the world and be competitive.
From a crop that grows on trees to a crop that grows indoors, the Tomato Mushroom Company has a reputation for great taste and innovation. And tell us a little bit about these mushrooms. How are you able to achieve such high quality?
I think it comes back to the way we start with straw that's grown locally. We make compost. The mushrooms come into these rooms where they're grown in natural wooden trays. We look after them, right the way through that process. They're all individually hand-picked, they're hand-packed, and then they go to market. So they're taken care of right from the very beginning.
Hawke's Bay is perfect for growing grapes, and this region is world famous for wine. Europe's been making wine for about 9,000 years, so winemakers here have taken some of their ideas and added their own ingenuity to make world-leading wines. Hawke's Bay is New Zealand's oldest wine-producing region. With a heritage going back over 150 years, its superb wineries produce and export a variety of outstanding wines.
The diversity of climate and the diversity of the soil structures that we have here means that we have a great range of varieties that we can produce. Hawke's Bay, probably of any region in New Zealand, has the greatest variety of grape styles and wine styles, through white wines to the richer red wines. And the reason we can tackle all those varieties is the range of climates we have. Hawke's Bay as a province is quite a large geographical area, so anywhere from central Hawke's Bay, which is very cool and probably suited to Pinots and Rieslings, all the way to the western plains of the Heritonga Plains, which is great for Merlots, Syrahs, Cabernets and everything in between.
Oh, I've always wanted to do this.
Yeah.
But what exactly am I doing?
You're doing what we refer to as a dig out. So
right.
This is the remnants of the red wine making process. We've drained off the wine that's fermented, and now you're going to dig out the skins, which will go into the press to get the last little bit of wine out of them.
With so many superb wineries in this region, it's no wonder it attracts so much attention, especially from experts.
我认为霍克斯湾的酒真的有多样性，它的有各种各样的口味，我想它应该给人丰富的一个葡萄酒的经验。我认为霍克斯湾真的有比较独立的风土条件，因为它在新西兰，但是它是新西兰最暖和的气候之一。结果他们能栽培某一些其他的新西兰的产区不能栽培的品种，比如说赤砂珠、品丽珠，还有梅洛。这个可以提高霍克斯湾的多样性。结果他们的葡萄酒的味道是比较纯净的，它比较注意卫生，它比较做怎么说现代的葡萄酒。我在这里品的，比如说那个混合干红的酒，它的味道很好，充满了纯净的果味儿，它的质量平均的质量水平特别高，但是它的价格还能接受。
Great wine goes with great food, and the Hawke's Bay region provides beautifully fresh ingredients to so many cafes and restaurants.
The greatest thing about Hawke's Bay is its produce. Everything that we use, or the most part of it, is locally grown. Driving to work, I probably pass most of the stuff that ends up on the plate out here. I mean, we also get wonderful seafood locally, some beautiful meats that are raised in nice pastures out here. It's not just about numbers and it's not just about mass production, it's definitely about quality.
This region is home to some of the country's biggest fruit, vegetable, meat and food processing companies, as well as many small specialised artisan food businesses, many of which you'll find here at the Hawke's Bay Farmers Market in Hastings. Margie, tell me a little bit about yourself.
About 10 years ago, I was living in Wellington working in a corporate environment. I met my husband Tom. He gave me a taste of his Damson gin, and the rest is history. Hawke's Bay Farmers Market, great environment to test anything new.
As a food producer, Silver Fern Farms exports high-quality products from the Heritonga Plains to over 60 countries around the world. I'm currently 42 metres above the ground in a crane at the port of Napier, and with me is Jeremy. As an exporter, I imagine that obviously transport and the port and moving product around is very important to you guys.
Yeah, well, with customers in more than 60 countries around the world, they're very important to us, and getting high-quality product to them on time and in full and to specification is absolutely vital to our business. To be a food hub, obviously having a fully operational port and other facilities is a key part of that. So.
Hastings has invested over $7 million to become the cycling capital of New Zealand. There's plenty to do and visitor numbers keep growing, with more and more international tourists choosing Hawke's Bay to experience superb golf courses, opportunities to get up close to nature, fishing in incredible locations, amazing accommodation, and you can take time to be with friends or enjoy all kinds of exciting activities. Hawke's Bay offers so much that's unique, which is why it is a wonderful place to live, work and do business.